Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the fifth quest of Act 7.4 and in this video I will be taking down the Paradox Dodge path. So on this path we will gain Paradox charges whenever we dodge the defender's attacks with the Dexterity Mastery, and we will lose Paradox charges whenever we perform a 5-hit combo with the light ending attack. The benefit that we get from these paradox charges is that our combat power rate is increased, and when we have three or more paradox charges, then we will also be able to stop the passive power gain that the defenders get. But the most important node on this path is the node which causes our attackers to get rooted, which is similar to the Craven's ability of rooting our uh, champions to their spot. Once our champions get rooted, they cannot actually move, and it's just very hard to get out of it because we cannot properly land attacks, and the defenders can get very aggressive and do a lot of damage to us. So first of all we have this Medusa, and I'm going in with Hyperion. So I already have 4 paradox charges, so the combat power rate is already increased by quite a bit for Hyperion. And I will be able to throw quite a lot of special trees with Hyperion because of the increased power gain. There I just missed a parry and now I got rooted to the spot. But to get out of this root position, you can just immediately launch a special attack if you have enough power. But the damage is already done. To avoid getting rooted, you can just stay extremely aggressive. But if you haven't landed a hit in quite the time, then this timer will expire, and this timer will get expired and you will get rooted. And I just walked into the Medusa special too, and Hyperion is already dead. So not the best first fight because I got rooted and took a lot of damage and also missed some parries. So really all you need to do on this path is to just stay aggressive so that you don't get rooted, and even if you do, then make sure that you have a special attack at your disposal so that you can immediately launch it and get out of the root position. And now I'm going to use Nick Fury against this Medusa. My 6-star Nick Fury is still caught up in Alliance 4 attacks, that's why I'm using the 5-star. And this first fight is already proving to be quite a bit of a annoying one. So now that Nick Fury's real phase is active, I should be able to do a lot of damage. And finally Medusa goes down. Next up we have the Civil Warrior. this path you don't need any specific champions for clearing the path, but you can just use your strongest champions and they should be able to do well enough. Just need to be mindful of the root node. So right now I'm rooted, but I was able to just wait out for the root to get expired. With 7 paradox charges I'm already gaining a lot of power. Civil Warrior is also an annoying defender to face because he gets a lot of armor buffs on his special one and they just make him a lot tankier, and the fight takes quite a bit of time. Null would be extremely good against Civil Warrior because Null loves facing defenders with these armor buffs. But at this time I don't have Null, I only got him after fully exploring the Act 7. So yeah, he's just very readily throwing his special ones, which I don't really like. I like to push him to his special tools and bait those out, but on this occasion he's just willingly throwing his special ones, which is dragging the fight. So finally, after 145 hits, oh, this Civil Warrior is also down. And next up we have Magneto, and now I am in a bit of trouble because I didn't have any good option for this Magneto, as 3 of my champions in the team were metal champions, so I had to use Nick Fury on this occasion. If Hyperion would have been alive at this point, then I would have used him. So now I have gone in with Nick Fury. Right now he's gaining this passive power gain, so I need to get these 3 paradox charges, and now the passive power gain is gone. I need to stay aggressive so that I don't get rooted. And Nick Fury is also down as well. I wasn't confident of getting the special to evade, I should have just gone for it. But the block damage on the special 2 just killed Nick Fury. So now I am obviously in a bit of trouble because all of the champions that I have are metal. So I have gone in with the best possible option, which is Apocalypse. And I've already gotten rooted, but luckily I was able to escape it quickly. That was quite unlucky special too because I didn't get any of the debuffs. So I just missed the timing on the special one evade and took a lot of bleed damage. So that mistake cost me losing almost all the health on Apocalypse. Next up we have this Squirrel Girl, and this is going to be comparatively an easier fight. So looks like I'm going to make Cable a horseman. Cable should also be a good option on this path because it's very simple to use. All you need is to do the parry heavies. And Squirrel Girl goes down as well. Next up we have Sunspot, and he should also be an easier option. And I will be using Warlock. 7 paradox charges, so I need to do a light ending combo. Looks like I did one there. And yeah, I tried to be fancy with the heavy attack punish, and Warlock is done and dusted as well. Yeah, that was also a very silly mistake. That should have been an easy rep with Warlock. But I still have this Cable as a horseman, so I should be good for the last two fights. I just need to ensure that I land all of my parries, and the heavy attacks should just be enough to kill these last two fights quickly. So there I got rooted for a bit, but I had the special attack at my disposal, so I immediately threw that special attack and was able to get out of the root position. And looks like I missed another parry, and Cable is also dead as well. And now I have gone again with Cable. And the last fight on this path is going to be against Thor Ragnarok. So this fight is actually not that hard because of the paradox charges. We already have quite a lot of combat power rate, so we are easily able to have a special attack available to us at all times, and whenever this Thor gets his power gain phase, we can easily throw our special attacks and just end that power gain phase. So yeah, Horseman Gable made quick work of this last fight. And for the final boss, I will be taking on Namor, as he's the simplest among the three. The main thing around him is to just time your special attacks properly so that whenever the meltdown timer is going to expire, you need to be throwing your special attack, and if you are doing so, then you can avoid the big degeneration damage. And additionally, you need to keep an eye out on the power gain that he gets in his Imperious Rex, and also the powerful from afar node. So yeah, that's it from my side on this video, and I will see you guys soon in the next one.